What's up, Cordell? What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? This is Maurice Delkin. I'm in the motherfucking house, and I just came to chill with everybody and just have some fun and not get too serious, man. Because that's the problem with motherfuckers. They want to get too goddamn serious all the goddamn time. And what's up, Chrissy B? I see you. What's up, Jay Da Vinci?
Hey, what up, Mo? Can you hear me, brother?
I hear you, AD. Look how we got AD in this motherfucker. Hey.
Yeah, man.
You know, and you know what? I just came to have just a little talk, man. I'm not, you know what? I'm done with arguing with people, and I've been done with that, man, because I just want to have some motherfucking fun, man. Let's have some fun and sit back and enjoy ourselves, because we don't want to enjoy ourselves. What's going on, John? If we don't want to fucking enjoy ourselves, guess what? We're going to lose our fucking minds. If we don't fucking enjoy ourselves, okay? So everybody, enjoy your motherfucking self, man. Enjoy it. Because life is too motherfucking short.
Some people already lost their minds, brother.
They have.
And it's no fault to them, man. It's just that based on certain conditions from a financial standpoint, from an economical standpoint, to be more precise, man. Like a lot of people not being honest about what they're actually facing and what they actually got going on. So they latch on to things. This is something I've been saying for a while, and you know, man, we just had a long talk, and in regards to the situation from this past weekend and stuff, man. I understand,
bro. Sorry, I cut you off. So we on YouTube. People want to know the update. Status Deion Alexander is out. He's out. There's no charges, thank God, and. You know what I'm saying? Because he tired of fuckery too. Trust me. We talk. He's tired of fuckery because he know that 2020 is not gonna last forever. We talk, man, Thaddeus, man, and you know what I'm saying? Yo, he's all right. He's fine, y'all, and thank God he's in one piece, man. But it could have gotten worse. They could have treated that nigga like Radio Raheem, man. You know, I'm sorry about you conservative, but y'all acting like cops don't do no fucking wrong still. Cops still do fucking wrong. That was fucking wrong what they did, man. So get out your goddamn Blue Lives Matter type of attitude. You know, stop being blindly on things. Yes, Blue Lives Matter. All lives matter. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, man, there was some underhanded stuff going on, man. And you know what? That's why I say, y'all, we can't get caught into this bullshit too much. Next,
right? You gotta walk the straight and narrow path, man. Like you can't go into something expecting that because you represent something that you're going to get that same treatment as other people going to get. Mo, that's just not the way it is. And see that's where the masses get confused because there are people who may support what they support and they may have good intentions, but at the same time, they don't understand that there are different ramifications set up and designed for other people. You don't know because you don't surround yourself like that. Now, see, if a lot of people would surround themselves around people like you, and I think it was Thaddeus, Theon, I don't know his name per se,
Yeah,
but
that
if they would surround themselves with people like you on a consistent basis, they will understand that, like, yeah, if he was something else, he probably would have got treated a little bit different, but because he was who he was. And I heard he was wilding. You even say he was wilding a little bit, but at the same time, the way he got treated wouldn't have happened that way. And I'm
yeah,
not telling nobody to go out here and to completely, you know what I'm saying, devoid what it is you represent. But you got to be weary. You got to be weary, man, of what's to come if you step out of pocket even just a little bit. But that's neither here nor there, man. I
yeah.
don't know.
This is real, and like wow. But I'm good. You know what? I'm glad everybody's in one piece. And I know I get petty on my videos tonight, but at the end of the day, man, we are all people, man. We all have real life issues. We have real life stuff going on. Like I talked to AD just a little earlier. He got real life stuff going on. When I say real life stuff, we got good things going on with the shorties, man. With the children, man. With our future, man. And that we need to focus. We need to focus on our future. If we don't focus on our future, guess what? We too focused on the past. We gonna be fucked. We gonna fuck ourselves. We gonna fucking stick a broomstick in our ass. We fuck our own self. And you don't want to fuck yourself. You don't want to play yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to put a quarter in your ass and play
Right. That's
yourself.
why.
God damn it.
That's why I told y'all, like, Mo, man. I said check out my son, man, and see what he
Mhm.
doing.
Yeah.
Like he doing something real awesome right now, and I'm extremely proud. Not just because I invested financially into what he's doing, but because I believed in him and
Mm-hmm.
he believed in himself. And to me, like that's my ultimate goal ever. Like I can get on here, I can be belligerent, I could be civil, I could be scientific, I could be prolific, I can be, you know what I'm saying, a professor of what it is that I know, professor of the streets, professor of the arts. I could be all type of things, man. But at the end of the day, anything that I say will be in the best interest of my kids. You know, Mo, since the
Yeah.
beginning, since I known you, since
Yeah.
you first saw me, it's
Right.
always been about them.
Right.
I refuse to let anybody steer me wrong. You
Mm-hmm.
ain't gotta like me. I don't care. Like, cause I'm quite sure a lot of people who have real like bad sentiments towards me or people who may think like me, they won't have those same balls to say those things in my face. They won't. They cowards.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, man. To lead, I'm sorry, mom. I'm gonna jump straight into it. You can be mad at me, brother, but I'm gonna
Nigga,
jump
fuck
straight
you.
into it.
Nigga, fuck you.
I'm just saying,
Fuck you.
Trump supporters, the real Trump supporters, they got bamboozled, they got hoodwinked by the Republican Party. I've been trying to tell y'all this. Nobody will listen to me.
Listen up. We've been
I
talking
have
about
people
this
like
every day.
Mark Miller.
Huh?
I'm saying I have people like Mark Miller and Ricky. All them people talking about, oh, you switched up. You don't stand for nothing. No, I remember as a day one supporter. I remember, Mo. I remember how roughly 55 to 60% of the Republican Party treated people who supported Trump. I never forgot it. See, but once again, I got to pause because I got to understand something. See, I remember it from a black man's perspective. I remember getting called the N word, said I wanted to hire an N word like you from a hashtag cruise cool person. I remember individuals who was on national television, and when I was defending the guy and they would tell me, what type of N-word are you? Why would you defend him? These were members of the Republican Party. And guess what happened? What I said has currently come to fruition. They used him, and now they don't need him no more. That's why they now defending him. That's why they silent. You can say, oh, they tweeted this, they tweeted that. But how many people was on TV this past Sunday? Anybody who followed politics, man, for the last 50 years, know. They know, Mo. Anybody who followed politics for the last 50 years, know. If you want to plead your case, what you do, you go on a Sunday TV shows. How many was out there? McCarthy, Lindsey Graham, Stephen Miller, and Rudy Giuliani.
So.
Where was everybody else at?
Hey, I got a question, bro. Since
Go ahead.
Just going there. So is it over for Trump? Is he going to get impeached?
Yes, it's over. Yes, it's over.
I disagree with you on that, but I respect your opinion. Go ahead, explain why.
You can disagree. You can disagree with that, but I'm just here to tell you the facts. It's over.
Yeah, he said it's over.
It's over.
That's it. He said it's over.
It's over. I'm just being honest. It's over. Like the stuff that he has been saying, the things that he has been spewing, the things that people are saying. Yeah, it's okay for you to say, Mr. President, or they haven't been able to rein him in, including his wife and his sons, who supposedly love him. First of all, his son don't love him, and that's why I love my son so much, and that's why I go so hard for my son, because his sons don't love him. Because if his sons loved him, they would stop him. But see, what he did was, his mistake was, he spoke too ill of his own sons. So they would come out and support the financial aspect of what he's doing. So from this aspect, they won't.
So how you think it's going to be over, though? You tell me what's going to make him be in peace. So he's not going to be president. Is he going to step down willingly, or they going to make him?
Mitch McConnell has already said if the House passes if they pass an impeachment resolution, he has no choice but to take it up. And what he's most likely going to do is he's going to do I don't know the exact term for it, but he's basically going to do a blind vote. So whereas you don't have to reveal your vote, and they're going to vote him out. 2/3 going to vote him out.
Yeah. Hey, anybody want to challenge?
But guess what, Mo? It might not even get to that, because trust me, once they start subpoenaing everybody, and everything starts to get rolling, everything starts to get to going, those individuals, because they say it's a whistleblower. It's not a whistleblower. It's whistleblowers. It's multiple people disguised as one. Listen to me, brother. It's multiple people disguised as one. Once that starts to get going, man, and them leaked audios and everything else start to come out, all the previous calls, all the previous phone conversations, everything else, because people can say what they want to say. I'm not here to be braggadocious, but I served in the military. I know what you can and what you cannot do. National security is of the utmost importance. You can hate it, you can love them, you can do whatever. But you got to understand something. When there are national security implications involved, you are toast if you ain't following the right protocol.
Look,
and he didn't follow it. Fuck with Rudy Giuliani.
No, hold that thought. That is live. I want people to see it. He's live right now. I want what he got to say. I want to know what he got to say. This would be lit. Okay. Let's see what that is. Deion Alexander got to say. He's live. He's going to clear some shit up. So I want to see this shit live. Okay. Let's just do this. And we'll get back to you, AD. Okay. I just wanted to hear this, what he got to say. You know what I'm saying? So,
all right, shit. Go ahead. I ain't tripping.
All right, go ahead.
I know you're tripping real quick.
All right, let's do it. Nigga, fuck you, AD.
Trust me, I'm gonna bring it to you. I'm gonna slap the taste out of your mouth, and I'll do it over and over again. I don't care if you have a uniform on. I don't care. This is my rights. Now you can take my job, you can take my money, but I have to give you my pride.
What you trying to get? This?
No.
And I refuse to do that. I'm Deion Alexander. American first.
Oh, he made the video short like you always do. Damn, I missed it. I will catch the replay. Oh, my bad. That's my Bears. I was.
Just having 3 in a row. I'm gonna do another
He Black Lives Matter.
That's right. So I just stop screen share.
He Black Lives Matter. That was so funny. I thought that was so unique. I was like, wow, like that was epic when she said that. Black Lives Matter.
Hey, you know what? That's you know. So look, I'm AD. You know, I told you what I deal with, and why do people always want to throw your personal shit when they get mad? And it's funny to me, right? Everybody know what I do. Everybody know what I have in my water bottle when I go to the goddamn rallies and stuff. I mean, stop acting like you knew what I fucking do. That's the only dirt you got on me. I'm not out there raping women.
But Mo, you have to understand something, and I learned this from like dealing with my missus and her peoples. Like my missus and her people, we all black. Like I'm not with a white woman. I'm with a black woman. But like her peoples, like they don't view where we come from and how we do things and how we are. They don't view it the same. So even them, they look like, oh my goodness, like wow, like you wow, like you're such a hooligan. And that's just me just being like dancing to music and stuff. So that's why for me, I stick to myself. I don't deal with that. And they be like, oh well, you should come over. You should be over here. We're having Sunday dinner. We're doing this. And I'll be like, no, I'll pass. Because I know me. You can't feed me a glass of wine and think that I'm good. I need the whole bottle.
Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna text Status if you want to come on the feed. You know what I'm saying? Why not, right?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Fuck it. I'm like, hey, come on if you really ready to go. Come on. Hit link if available. There you go. So we'll see if that is going to come on here. That'll be lit. You can tell this side the story what's going on over there. Because he's been there and man.
Right.
You just in his car ran.
But yeah, Mo, you got to understand something, Mo. Just because you got a common interest with somebody don't mean they got your best interests at heart. Like it don't matter. And it's not no fault today. It's not their fault. It's just that when you come from a different background, when you built from a different cloth, people act differently. They don't know. That's why this online shit is fraud. Excuse my language, it's fraud. Because you could be online and you could be with somebody and you could be like, yeah, oh yeah, I love it. But just like you, I saw it. I saw it with the people that you was with. I saw it with the comments. I saw how people are. And they just like, oh, well, that's not what I really stand for. But they love you online. They love you online, Mo. Because you're online. Online is it's not real life, man. It's not a real representative of who people are. Like you're one of very few who can do that. That's why I'm not a Trump supporter, and I can still rock with you. Because I know Mo different. Not different, but Mo the same in real life. Other people are not. They're not like that.
Yeah.
They keyboard warriors. They talk it out and they go stand in the mirror and they say what they say on the keyboard and they like, yeah, I feel good about myself. No.
Hey, truth. You telling the truth.
What's going on, sir?
Man, people going at me for what I did. You know what I'm saying? I'm the real deal, man. I'm willing to go all out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
DC cops, man. Hey, Mo, did you notice I had a hat on when they put me in the car and then I come out all fucked up?
Yeah.
You know, man, look, man, we got to stand in what belief. And Mo will tell you this, true. I support Trump.
Man. Hey, no. My name AD, man. You don't understand. Like my last Facebook page, man, I was actually following you. I actually messaged you, and you actually kind enough to message me back. I just shut that page down because I just couldn't stand some of the stuff that I was seeing because I'm not a Trump supporter. But my name AD, man.
Hey, AD, check this out, man. It's not about supporting Trump. I probably don't like Trump as a person. I probably don't. I don't know that because I've never met the guy and I've turned down invitations to the White House. But what I do like,
Me too. Me too. I did too.
Yeah, I like the way the country is headed. You know what I'm saying? It's headed in a positive manner, but all these politicians, both Democrats and Republicans, have divided us and lied to us for so long that as long as we fight amongst each other, man, these dudes do whatever they want, man. And that's all I want is the people to understand that at the end of the day, AD, we all want the same thing. We want to be left the fuck alone. We want to be able to provide for our families. We want to be able to send our kids to college. I mean, I wouldn't send my kids to college now. My kids have graduated, thank God. But, you know, we want our kids to have successful lives and leave something for them to remember us by. It doesn't matter what color you are. And it's possible only in this country. Other countries, man, if you poor, you're going to be poor when you die. There's no capitalism. There's no way around. And now all these politicians have taken advantage of all of us, and they've taken our tax dollars and making themselves millions. And that's Democrat and Republican. I'll repeat that. That's how I feel about that.
Mo, did I not just tell you that on the phone about that tax cut bill?
Yep.
Did I not just tell you that, Mo? That was a scam. That was for me. Hey, that I was a Trump supporter, man. I got off right there because I understood that I get some people say, oh no, and taxes. Okay, if that's what y'all want to believe, fine. But me, as a person who graduated with a bachelor's degree and a associate's degree in business administration, my prime thing is economics. It did not benefit us as the people. The Republicans got what they got, and they used Trump to get it. And now they feel like they have no use for him. And I try to tell that to people, and people kept telling me, oh, you switching sides. Oh, you a libtard. Oh, you a liberal. Oh, you a snowflake. You a this. All right, fine. Y'all can have it. But you will see I ain't lying to you. They throwing Trump away right now.
I'm feeling what you're saying. Because at the end of the day, man, like I said, it's both sides. But look what Democrats are doing, though. They want to give free health care to illegal immigrants. They want to allow them to vote while they cry about Russian collusion and foreign interference. Don't you think allowing illegal immigrants to vote in our democracy is foreign interference? They are.
I never said Democrats was the savior. That's the reason why I voted for it, and I was vocal and I put my face out there supporting Trump.
Right.
But what I'm saying is I'm not gonna sit up here and side with a party because see that's what they wanted. They're like, oh well, you got to be a conservative. I am a conservative. I like to save my money. My missus like to spend our money. I want to save it. I'm faithful to my woman. That makes me a conservative. I'm not out here cheating on my woman, which a lot of so-called conservatives do.
Right. Here's the thing, though, AD.
Charles Payne.
Right. If you watch
cheating with yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. If you watch any of my videos, you never hear me say that I'm a Republican. I always say I'm conservative and I have conservative views. You will never, because I'm not a registered Republican nor Democrat. And I don't know if a lot of people know that I am a registered independent.
Me too.
I make it very clear. I voted for Obama in his first term. I make it very clear. I'm honest about that. See, we need to get away from voting down party line and vote for people who's doing right. As a matter of fact, we need to vote patriots over politicians, man. True people who love this country want the same thing. Those people over there in Capitol Hill and stuff, they don't understand the struggle you go to, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand what you do every day. They talk about the price of milk. None of them has bought milk. They got somebody going to buy it for them. They don't know how much gas costs because they don't pay for it. They don't worry about health insurance.
Thank you.
They push for a health insurance policy that is good enough for the people, but damn sure not good enough for them. Those are the things we need to take baby steps with. So I had to go and vote for the man and continue to vote for the man who's going to go more in that direct. And once we get that established, then I'll start saying, hey, you need to do this or you're going to go. And it's not about the president. It's about the other 535 people sitting in the house.
You don't know how many of your videos I watch, sir. You don't know how many of your videos I watch. I just didn't say anything.
On the same page. I can feel already.
I watched a lot of your videos. It's just that I don't have that page no more. So once I lost that page, it kind of like I kind of lost track of what you had going on. But I watch a lot of your videos, man. A lot of them. And I'm like, this dude don't sound like the normal, like that normal person who just like submit to anything type of deal. Like you sound different.
I'm 52 years old, man. I can't. You submit to anything, you'll fall for anything, bro.
Right.
You know,
Thank you.
You know what's going on. You know what's going on, AD. You feel me? You know what's going on. But the thing is we got to work towards a baby step. Look, man, we can't give everybody free stuff.
Yeah, I get that. Like I told Mo, I'm like, man, we don't get no food stamps. Like everything we paying out of pocket. Like we not like cause that's why when I see it, I be like when somebody say, oh, you a libtard, or you a liberal, oh, you just want free stuff, you want a handout. A handout for what? Like I can't even get my diploma right now because my GI, because I was in the Army. I think matter of fact, you was in the Air Force, right?
Right, correct. So that's why we think.
Right. See, I told you, I know you. I know you. I was in the Army and my GI Bill ran out, and I couldn't get my diploma because I owed them 6 G's, and I'm like, man, come on, man, I don't want nothing free.
And then they gonna pay for somebody else's. No, that ain't free. You earned that. That ain't free. That ain't free, man.
Right, but because I still owe 6,000. I still owe 6,000 because of my last couple of terms. I got to pay that off before I can even get I got my associate's degree diploma, but I can't even get a piece of paper to say, hey, you graduated. The only way people know they graduated is if I apply for a job and the job called the school and the school say, yeah, he graduated. Magna cum laude, by the way, we're earners. I graduated with earners, and I can't even get my own fucking diploma.
I had this conversation. Look, man, anybody who should get free college, it should be military people. Look, I didn't bother with college, man, and I do pretty good as the network engineer. I've been doing it 32 years, so I ain't found nobody that come out of college can do what I do. You know what I'm saying? But just like I told Corey Stewart, Cory Booker.
Right, I feel you.
There's a difference between education and intelligence. Just because you buy one doesn't mean you automatically get the other.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom line, man. And you seem like an intelligent brother. They hold that paper up your head. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem.
No, sir. I got a full-time job, man, with full-time benefits, man, 401k. I'm doing what I got to do, man.
Right. Same here, but they do give us a little leniency as military men. You know what I mean? They give us a little leniency when it comes to getting jobs, stuff like that. They kind of like, oh, he know what he doing. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to these high positions, of course, they hold that paper over your head, and you end up with a boss that knows 1/10 of what you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm sure you experienced it. Yeah. I'm sure you experienced it in your time doing what you do. But man, we got to work this one day at a time, man. We got to like we can't kill both stones, man. We got to look at ones like, look, these people are going way, way over here. Now, I understand that the tax break wasn't for us. I do understand that. But I know that if they start giving money to illegal immigrants, which they already do, I mean, they come over here. You got to think they try to compare it to, Ellis.
That was my thing, though, sir. Like for me, like that wasn't even like a major issue because I looked at it from the standpoint that, okay, I get it. People, I get it, man. People are upset about it and stuff like that. But at the same time, they upset at the wrong people. Like they got people in their ears telling them, "Oh yeah, you should be mad at them." I have cats come off there, can't speak a bit of English. I don't even get mad at that. I just say, okay, let me point you in the right direction, or let me try to as much as I can. And
you sound like a keyboard.
And he had more money in his pocket than I made in a whole entire month. Like he had hundreds, and he had to comb through his hundreds to find 320s to pay me. And I was like, damn. But at the same time, I wasn't mad at him. I can't be mad at him because who has that account to be able to pay this man? Certainly not those at the bottom who say we ain't getting nothing. It's those at the top.
They're killing me, man. They're blocking me out, bro.
They did.
They Republicans as well. That's why when people say, "Oh, well, red stuff," man, I ain't hear that either, man. That's bamboozling, man. That's using the people, man. Tell the truth, shame the devil.
Right, right, right. I agree, bro.
Tell the truth, shame the devil.
This is
The Republicans used Trump, man, and Trump failed for it. They used him, man. All them people that didn't support him, they used him, and it sucked because I voted for him, and regardless of whether I agree with him or not, I was rooting for him, and they used him, and now they don't need him no more, and they gonna throw him away, and y'all better get real about that.
Man, but the thing is, he has no support, and you're hitting the nail on the head because, like I was saying earlier, it's those other 535. Those guys have been in there 20, 30 years. You can't blame it on Obama for 8 years. You can't blame it on Trump for 3 years. You can't blame it on any president. You got to blame it on them dudes been marinating up there for 15, 20, 30 years.
Yes.
That's
and the crazy part is, I know a lot of people don't like AOC and AOC plus 3 and all them, but man, them girls just got there. They just got there.
But they don't know.
They just got there. You can say they did see. They don't know what they talking about. This and the third, yada yada yada. But you look at a lot of those people that still been there, that been there for a while, like you said, 20, 30 years. They still there, and nobody says anything about them. There has been no movement to get those people out.
You got a point.
They AOC plus 3. They unseated people who was there for 20 and 30 years. Republicans, where y'all at? Who y'all unseating? Who y'all getting out of there?
Well,
y'all ain't gotta agree with their politics. Y'all ain't gotta agree with it. But they got people out of there who been there for years, who been there for 2, 3+ decades. Republicans, where y'all at? They using y'all, man. Tell the truth, shame the devil, man.
Omar and Rashid Ali got in there.
Right.
They didn't get in there because they unseated somebody because nobody liked them. This is how they got in there. Obama failed to follow proper immigration policies. Look, what's supposed to happen, what's happened in this country for years and years, is when you have a mass immigration from a particular nation, you spread them out so they can assimilate. Now, I'll say this. Immigration without assimilation is an invasion. What he did was put them all in one spot. What did you think was going to happen? Your own going to go
right, Minnesota.
Yeah. It's crazy. So, and I'm sure that all these people did this for a reason, and it wasn't for the American people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
So Thaddeus, man, man, it's good to see you in one piece, man, my brother. It's good to see you in one piece. You coming out, man, and man, it's just like I was pissed up today. I saw shit, you know, and I just wish like conservatives stop following cops blindly. I know Blue Lives Matter, but stop following cops blindly.
I tell you this, man. I gotta say something right quick. I'm big in AD. I'm big. I'm really big. Because he's looking at a bigger picture than Republican and Democrat.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I want. That's my mission, AD. You're looking at a bigger picture.
Yep.
And I'm appreciating that. Whether we agree on everything or disagree on everything, you're looking at a bigger picture, and I appreciate that.
Right, that kind of reminds me of what Ho said. Cause like I say, man, I be paying attention, but at the same time, I try to be quiet, man, because I feel like real ones move in silence. And I always notice like people like I said, I get it, Mo. You a part of a movement, and it's nothing that I can take away from y'all being a part of that movement. But I was noticing people saying like how he was acting and things of that nature, and that's the thing that. When I was a Trump supporter, I was hoping that people that supported Trump as well will understand that those of us, man, you can say, oh well, color ain't got. I don't look at color. I don't see color. But at the same time, it ain't about color. It's about experience, man.
Wisdom.
It's about experience.
You're absolutely right. Wisdom.
Am I lying, Thaddeus? It's about
Wisdom.
experience, man.
You're absolutely right. Wisdom overrides any college degree you get. Look, man, I could never outsmart my father. I don't care how long I go to school. You know why? Because he's failed more times than I have. So he knows what not to do more than I do.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
He knows. My grandmother had a 5th grade education. She had more wisdom than I did.
Ah!
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Talk about it.
She failed. Look, man, because she failed more times. She's seen more things and she's seen more hurt. And the more hurt and pain and failures that you have, the smarter you become.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is.
Yes, sir. I like, man. I swear, man. I wish. I sometimes I wish, man, we could have linked up in the beginning, and we could have took this thing a whole nother route, man.
Well,
Because it's like,
I don't know if you noticed that a lot of my videos are not about Trump at all.
right? Exactly. Hey, that's how mine was. It wasn't really about him.
It's about American first. It's about unity. It's about people trying to understand that you're not German American or Mexican American, man. Them people don't accept you. They know you're American when you go to that country. And more than likely, you're getting, they're claiming all this hyphenated stuff, don't even speak the language.
Yep.
How you hyphenate it? Man, you better get back where you at.
That's why I told Mo. I said, man, when this thing goes south, it's gonna be a lot more people outside of people who just support Trump who gonna be upset because they make money off of this, man. I look at the Tariq Nasheed.
Right.
Tariq Nasheed ain't talking about this. He ain't talking about this. He don't want this.
They make
he
money.
don't want for that to happen.
As long
He
as
needs
we fight,
it.
as long as we fight, they make money off of us, bro. You absolutely correct.
Exactly. They need this. Like, people don't understand that it's a lot of people who need this. But instead of the masses coming together and understanding, like, hey, man, we better as one than we are separated. It's like, let me go over here. Versus if you pro-life and you pro-choice, y'all coming together and y'all talking this thing out and try that type of thing. If you Christian and you Muslim, let me go over here because I study both. I've been reading the Bible hard heavy for the last month. Like, I've just been into the Bible.
Right.
But that ain't gonna stop me, man, from getting to that Quran just as heavy. That's just me. I can't tell nobody what to believe. I'm universal.
That's that military background.
I'm universal.
That's that military background. You know what a lot of people don't understand, AD, that there's not much difference in the Quran and the Bible. You got the same characters. And the funny thing is, the funny thing is, AD, is that the Quran says that Jesus will return. Right?
Thank you. Tell the truth, shame the devil.
Right. Because here's the thing. The Jews and the Muslims are the two that think that just Jesus was a prophet. They think the same. So, when people say, oh my God, the Quran is the book of the devil, I'm not believing that. I don't think it's the book of the devil. Religion to me was created by man. My God lives in my heart. My God lives right here. See, religion teaches rules. My God teaches laws. Like when you talk about how you don't cheat on your wife and you don't do this and you don't that, that's God's law. That has nothing to do with religion.
Right.
Nothing. And people are not getting that, man. And I love talking to brothers like Mo. Let me tell you, this dude done captured me right here. AD's got an open mind.
Hey, I swear, man. Hey, I'm in the first testament, man. I'm at the part, man, where Jacob. I'm at the first part, man, with Jacob, man, and he married his wives, man, and his wives were sisters, man, and he had to marry one because the father said, man, look, it's a custom. It's a custom of ours. We don't believe in your God, but it's a custom of ours that we can't allow our second daughter to get married without our first daughter to get married. That's why I'm at the Bible right now, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling the truth, man. I'm reading it right now. I'm not lying to people, man.
Right.
I take it truthfully, man. And one of the daughters, man, she actually stole her father's idols because her father had idols. He worshipped a different God, and he came up to Jacob, and he was like, man, I want to know where my idols is at. And Jacob like, I don't know what you're talking about. And her daughter, she sat on him. She said, I'm on my period. That's what she said. She said, I'm on my period. And the father said, okay, I'll take that and accept it. A woman's deception. Stop it. Tell the truth, shame the devil.
Shame the devil.
This boy right here, AD, I'm gonna tell you right now, we gotta link up more. We gotta link up more often.
Hey, Mo got my number. Man, me and Mo been talking since the beginning of this thing, man. Mo know me. He know who I am.
And here's another thing about me, AD. Mo will tell you, I started this in 2015. 2 years
Me
ago.
too.
Right, Mo?
Me too. That's what I'm saying. That's the sad part. Like I got videos, I got viral videos. I took everything down. I still got them. I'm just not there no more.
I left them up, man, because look, man, I'm a little older. Mo, no, I'm older. I'm 52. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been around. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably why you feeling a different kind of vibe from me. You know?
Man, I saw you on TV, man. I saw you on TV at the beginning.
Hey, did you see them try to set me up? I'm like, they were like,
that's how I knew you was in the Air Force. I saw you made that video, man. You was on TV. They tried to get me on TV. I wasn't going, man. Mama Lauren reached out to me and everything. I told her, nope, I don't want it.
I gotta think of that video when Ansley was like, well, Thaddeus, what do you think about the black population? I'm like, how many black people did you ask, Ansley?
Right, yeah, you was wrong. Like you was wrong. I just thought I'd never be able to talk to you. That's why he never asked more about you. So I said, man, he probably think he like one of them ABL type people. He bigger than everything else. So that's why I was like, I wasn't gonna even bother.
Mo, tell this nigga. Tell him. I answer everybody's phone call and I chat with all kinds of people. I'm not that dude, man. This is real. This is real right here. Mo, give you my number. You call me. I'ma talk.
Yeah,
I'm real. There's a lot of them got out there got the big head. I'm not that dude, man. I make my money. I make my money. You know what I'm saying? And I don't make it off the Patriot move.
Right. Yeah, that's what it was for me, man. I saw people like making money off of it. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie and say, like, I did make a couple of dollars, but I invested those couple of dollars, man. I had the whole little setup. Right. I had everything going, but it was just, man, people were just too ignorant for me, man. I couldn't do it.
I'm not talking about
that. I just couldn't do it.
I'm talking about the Candace Owens charging $22,000 for, man, look.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. She hey, in the beginning, matter of fact, I ain't gonna even say nothing. Now, fuck it, I'm gonna say something. She stole my message, man. She stole my message. Like in the beginning, her message was my message. She stole it. And once I stopped making videos, she just went straight, oh, I'm going this way now. Cause she couldn't piggyback off what matter of fact, I'm gonna send you one of my videos to show you. I'm gonna have Mo give you my number, and I'm gonna send you one of my old videos so I can show you what I'm talking about. She a fraud. She a fucking fraud. She a fraud. I promise you, she a fraud.
This ain't the first time I've heard this, and I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not gonna say Trump stole my message, but he took the N off America. I've been saying it right or wrong, Mo.
Hey,
right or wrong. I always end my hey Mo. Have I ended my videos?
Man,
woo. How do I end my video?
Oh, I'm Deion Alexander, America first.
I've been doing it since 2015.
Yep, he's been doing it. Hey, he's a stand-up comedian. He's been here, man, y'all.
And don't think I don't want people. I am the way I am. When people see me at rallies, they're shocked at the way I am, ain't they, Mo?
Yeah.
I'm the first motherfucker like, oh man, you knew? Come on, let's get a beer. Hey Mo, give me a drink out of that vodka bottle.
Yeah. Look.
Yeah.
No, I got
No,
heat for that, right?
I ain't no faker, AD. And I took that ass whooping Saturday night like a man, didn't I?
Yes,
I told that cop, touch me again, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out.
and look, and I'm like, I said, I stand with that. They're like, what the fuck? He resisting arrest. No, and I ain't seen nothing.
I said, I'm walking. And when I got to the cop, cause it's like 4 a moment, they said, you better get in the car. I said, look, I'm walking to the car. I said, watch this. I pushed off on them and they all fell back. I said, I can just take all you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I'm a big fucking dude. Right, Mo?
Dude, y'all husky ass.
I'm a big dude.
AD got kicked off. I think they messing with him too. They do that shit. He'll be back.
Yeah, man, I'm feeling AD, man. I don't like the fact that he's falling off, and I understand where he's coming from. You know what I'm saying? I do understand where he's coming from, but at the same time, man, the Dems are leaning us further to the other way. So we gotta still support the current administration, and then we have to push forward.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? But I do get him. I get it, man.
Hey, I just talked to R.A. Conservative. He got a nice YouTube channel. He said, Mo, give that as my info. I would like to have him on my show. On too.
Definitely do that. Anything else you want. And also a political venture wants me on there. I'm fine with that.
Oh, PA, that gonna be lit.
Yeah. She wants me on there, man. But tell her, give me a buzz, give her my number, give me a buzz, and we'll set up a time.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hit up PA tomorrow.
Yeah, I gotta get in the house and wash this jail off of me. I still smell like jail.
The jail at. Did you have some bologna sandwiches? So what you ate? Some bologna sandwiches or some salami?
Man, all they get bologna, dry ass bologna and cheese, man. And they laid us on a metal bed with no blanket.
Yeah, that's what they do. Like Chicago. You know?
That shit ain't but the jail in DC is in the basement. You don't know if it's night or day. You can't even see a window.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
Look, I used to take my shoes off and use it as a pillow on a heart.
Hey, I had my celly was using he had like 4 bologna sandwiches using his pillows.
Damn, that nigga.
He was using bologna sandwiches, man.
Hey, Thaddeus, Mayberry said, hey, Chrissy B, she told me to say, tell
Mayberry, thank you so much. I'm fine. Hey, Mo, I want you to let everybody out there know that who put out videos. I greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate all the phone calls. People call the White House, people call the mayor, people call the police department.
Yeah.
You guys have my back. Hey, look, I take that as a badge of honor. That is my first political arrest.
And it won't be the last. Let me stop.
It won't be. I got a couple lumps, but check it. I'm from the ghetto. See, people don't realize that I'm not that overly educated guy that people think, man. I'm from the projects, man. I grew up fighting. A couple of lumps in my head. It ain't the last one. It wasn't the first, won't be the last.
It won't be the last.
But we gotta also understand that we didn't have social media back in Martin Luther King's day, and you know, things like that. When people getting rocks thrown at them and we shall overcome and all that. And these people locked up and they didn't have the bologna sandwiches that I got. So I got it easy when I look back on pioneers like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. I had it easy. I had it easy, man. I got fed. I was being fed. I don't know what Martin Luther King got sitting in that jail in Selma, Alabama for 3 or 4 months. I can't imagine. So if you're not willing to step out there and take a couple lumps, now I'm not asking everybody to be as vigilant as I am. I am a natural protector. That's who I am. But don't be mad at me when I go out there and put forth 100% of what I'm doing, willing to sacrifice myself. That's on me. That ain't on nobody else. So I don't want anybody to go, oh, Deion was violent. I heard that shit that Suzanne Monk said. I didn't touch anybody. Nobody. I stood between a 5'2" gay conservative and other gentlemen that were going to attack him, and they backed off. I didn't have to touch him. Putting that stuff out there like that is not good.
You said it, Thaddeus. You said it, bro. There you go.
Yeah, it's not good for anybody. I heard, oh, he got a little violent. I didn't get violent with anybody. I said, you need to back the fuck up. You swing at me, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out.
Thank you.
That's not violent.
Hey, before you came out there, Thaddeus, Deion, before you came out there, I was like, you know, little short, the gay dude hit the horn out there. This
Yeah,
black dude, he swung at him. So I came out there. I do think he's young because he can fight. I came out there. I'm a boxer. I came out there. I said, "Come on." That nigga had 3 bitches to hold him back.
When I came out behind you, they spread like flies.
Yeah, they're like, "Whoa, shit." Like, come on, nigga, bring us out, nigga.
Yeah, bring it.
Like, bring your motherfucking ass on here, bitch.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm bringing the special guest.
It is what it is, man. I mean, I had a great time at the rally. I don't regret any decision that I made. I don't blame my arrest on anybody but myself, but I thought it was better. That liberal cop had his eye on me as soon as I stepped out.
Yeah, that bitch made nigga.
It was gonna happen.
I would incite violence because I don't give a fuck.
Hey, look, let me tell you this. I'm not inciting violence, but I'm gonna tell you that cop got a couple lumps on me, but trust me, I got mine. When they thought they were gonna whoop my ass around the corner, oh, they gave that shit up real quick. I'm a kickboxer. I don't need my hands.
Yeah.
Hey, Thaddeus.
Hey, beautiful. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Hey, I'm great, man. Look, I don't want. Look, I knew what I did. I did it on purpose. It worked just like I planned.
Yes.
I want people to understand. I'm a forward thinker. I have ADHD. I already, when you see me do something crazy, trust me, I've already figured out how to get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
you always got to stay, think ahead.
Hey, you got to think ahead. You got to stay 20 steps forward, man. And like I told him, Cos, I said, I'm letting you put me in this car. If I don't want you to, I'll fuck all you up.
Yeah. Yeah. What I saw was this cop was so intimidated by your size.
You was there. You was right there.
Yeah, there's cops out there that can get intimidated by others, and
he was overly intimidated.
Yes.
And I told him, there's no reason to touch me.
Yeah. There wouldn't.
Because you was a nigga.
Nigga,
and
yeah.
And I'm going to tell you, there was a bunch of girls ready to fight that girl in your face saying,
I'm gonna slap that
touch me. Touch me. Do something.
I can't hit women, though. I have a hard time with that.
No.
Oh, exactly. And you shouldn't.
You punch a bitch to get all stupid.
It takes a lot. I have a hard time with that. I got a 6-foot sister that will beat that bitch's ass.
I beat my sister. I said, fight my sisters.
My sister's 6 foot tall.
What made me so mad is the guy, she rolled up saying that Andre Soriano, he was the one with the megaphone. She rolled out saying he was talking about black people. All I heard him say was,
"Say nothing about black people.
Obama is not your president.
Right.
Trump is your president. Get over it."
Look, I've known Andre for a long time. Andre is non-black. You see when that cop said move over, he ran like a little girl.
Yeah. And then he goes, Michelle has a penis. Joanne Rivers knew this and she got killed. I mean, he never did say anything racist against black people. Not at all.
He won't.
No.
Hey, it was a great event. My intentions with this, and I'll be honest with you, on Maurice Delk's show, is that I knew that a lot of people came from out of town. I have a lot of connects in DC. People don't understand the connections I have. I know a lot of people. That my charges were dropped right away. They asked me to press charges on the cop. I'm like, nah, look at his face. I'm good. So my head's a little fucked up. He thought they were gonna beat me up in the police station. Yep, they learned today. When I put that size 15 in that motherfucker's chest,
Wait, what happened?
I said, you let me out of the cop car, and if you grab me again, I'm gonna kick the fuck out of the next one. I told him, I said, I have no middle. I'm either real nice or I'm real fucking violent. I said, I told you, I'm a peaceful person. And to be peaceful, you have to be capable of violence. If you're not capable of violence, you are harmless. And I'm never harmless.
So I didn't see that. When did you kick the cop?
Oh no, they try to rough me up after they got away from y'all. They pulled around the corner and pulled in the garage, then they tried their shit. I'm like, oh, you think I'm gonna go out like that? Come here again. I'm gonna kick you in the fucking face.
And you kicked him?
I kicked the black guy in the chest. And then I said, let that little white motherfucker, the little Hispanic motherfucker with the fake ass mohawk come in here. I'm gonna whoop his ass with handcuffs.
I got a question. How did you go live in the cop car?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm 52, but I'm a retired kickboxer. I'm very flexible.
Yeah.
So I flipped my arms under, and he said, "You on your phone?" I'm like, "Yeah, you dumb motherfucker." And so, so he poked me. He rolled down the window and poked me with the stick, and I punched him in the back of the head. That's why I got to assault a police officer.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Well, I thought they're supposed to take that stuff from you when they arrest you. I mean, hello.
What I did was the car the seats are black, so I have two phones. I pulled that phone out and threw it to the edge.
Oh.
So when he started
Like
driving, I grabbed it.
Like you said, always think ahead.
Mm-hmm. I pulled it out of my back pocket and threw it to the side.
Step ahead of the game, man.
Yeah.
Man, this ain't my first arrest. This ain't my first time hitting a cop.
Look, I just got arrested last month in Chicago. So hey. After Jamon Tammy Lee came out there, I was
well, now, since these motherfuckers start some shit, I'm going to travel, Mo. I'm going to hit the East Coast first, Massachusetts, New York, and all those, North Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. And then I'm going to move over west. I'm about to harass the fuck out of people.
I'm in, bro.
They can't do nothing to me, Mayberry. I'm country dumb. I'm from the Appalachian Mountains.
That's where
we got North Carolina, Virginia.
I'm right there at the foothills of it.
Man, they can't touch me. I'm right over the mountain from here.
Yeah.
Every mountain.
Well, anytime you come to North Carolina, you got a place to stay here if you need it.
Whereabouts in you in North Carolina is any place that we're safe to do a rally?
I mean, we have Mayberry, but there's also Winston-Salem.
Winston-Salem is kind of liberal, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We just had all that.
Charlotte is liberal, man. Charlotte.
We just had all that crap with the statue that he moved. I think last year. Yeah, we had that bullshit.
I had that issue here in Virginia at Charlottesville, so they came at me for that.
And then the Dixie Classic Fair bullshit in Winston-Salem, where they're changing the name of it because it's racist. Dixie is racist.
They did what?
Okay, Dixie Classic Fair is what it's called, and it comes every October to Winston-Salem. Well, it's been that way for over 50 years, I think. Well, some black pastor said Dixie is a racist word, and they demand a change.
Why don't you talk to the people that run that and invite me?
Well, I mean, they've already got it changed and everything now.
They did?
Yeah, the city council voted to change it.
Well, I protected all the Confederate statues in Charlottesville.
You fucking coon, you.
Pretty much.
You house nigga.
Pretty much.
I'm offended. He's a house nigga. He's a coon.
Look, man, I can't have my fellow young black men to forget where they came from and what they struggled through and who did it to them.
Dude, when I first saw you, had a video called Cooning on YouTube. That's how I discovered you. I saw you on Facebook. Oh, that's the guy from YouTube. That's why I inboxed you. And then I said, you a Spider-Man brother. He's like, you could have. Oh, I'll see your videos. How you doing? We got to link up one day. I'm like, huh? You gave me your number right away. I said, this dude with 100,000 followers. I don't get like 100 followers at that time.
I don't know why people think I'm this stuck-up guy. And when they meet me, I'm just the most laid-back guy you ever meet.
Man, that's
yeah,
motherfucker.
No. Why do people think I'm this? Oh my God, he's got 100,000. I'm not like all these other people that are making money off of you. You gotta pull teeth to get a T-shirt from my black ass.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, they didn't change it this year. They haven't really thought up of a name yet, but they passed it to where they're going to change it.
I'm
And there
coming.
was a
Man. I'm coming. When
bunch.
is it? When is it?
When is the fair?
Yeah.
Uh, uh,
Paul.
I think it's this coming week. I think. I don't know. I'm not ever going back to it again because they're changing
Well,
the son
yeah,
bitch.
let's go.
You gonna go out there and protest?
I'm gonna protest like hell. All I need is the founders to see.
Let's see here.
See if you can get a hold of somebody. You can. Trust me, I'll
Okay.
do the rest.
Let's see. When is it here? October 4th through 13th.
I think I can come down.
Oh shit, we can get up shit.
Oh shit. Shit's about to get real. There was
We'll get real.
a meeting where a lot of people showed up to say they shouldn't change it, and a lot of there was some that showed up saying that should change it. It's racist, yada yada.
My question is, why is it racist? Why is Dixie racist?
Because it's associated with the South and all that. That's what
Dixie
they were basically.
represents the South. I'm from Georgia. I mean, I'm from Tennessee, grew up in Georgia. Dixie represents the South. It has nothing to do with racism.
Yeah, Dixie was actually the name of a was French. It's in Louisiana. French money. I think a piece that you paid people. That's what somebody brought up, and I googled it, and that's true. But it was called Dixie.
I gotta check it out.
And that was the name of the money.
Ooh, I needed a drink bad.
Of course, nigga. If I was gonna slam for a couple of days, shit, I'll be fucking smoking. Drinking.
They called it Dixie Note.
Oh, I don't think this is my last time being locked up.
Oh snap! Hold on, y'all. I got an interview coming up in 2 days.
I just had a black lawyer call me up and said, anything I need, let him know.
That's what's up, nigga.
Yep. But you know what's funny, Mo? Everybody who meets me is like, damn, we didn't realize you were so fucking big. Did you see how small that cop was trying to arrest me?
Yes.
Ass nigga.
That's what I'm saying. He was so intimidated by you.
And like, and I said, I'm strong too. I said, you motherfuckers, I'm walking to the car. If I don't want you to go to the car, and I stopped, I said, see, this is my choice, not yours. I just want you to understand that. If I want to fuck you up, I can fuck you up.
Right there.
Good. Man, fuck the police. Now I understand what NWA is talking.
That's what I said. And then there's that moment. Look, that was Sue's like, man, did you say that? I said, yeah, fuck the police. What fuck the police?
I told that motherfucker, he said, you kicked my window out after we left as I was kicking it.
Man, fuck that window.
I said, it's coming out right now. We got around the corner. I kicked that motherfucker plumb out.
You kicked the window out?
I kicked that motherfucker out. That's why they got me destruction of government property.
But I thought all the charges were dropped though, right?
All of us dropped. They got me for assault and battery and police officer. I punched him in the head in the cop car, but he poked me with the goddamn thing, and he couldn't show the video cam because the video cam shows him poking me with the baton. And then I have video. I have them showing me getting in the police car with a hat on, and then my head all fucked up afterwards. You know what I'm saying? How that happened? And then they got me for resisting arrest, which I did do. And yeah, but I knew I was good. That's why I did what I did. Knew I was good.
Real talk. Oh, another she's in DC with us at Harry's. Hey.
What's up?
What's going on?
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle.
Good. Me and you kicking it with you.
Hey, Michelle, you know what
What's up?
rhymes with Michelle? Dion smells like jail.
Dion smells like jail.
We got Michelle and Dion smells like jail.
Still there.
Hey, what type of bird don't fly? What? A jailbird. We say that. Look, I was always in jail every week for disorderly conduct.
Debo jail smells like Dion smells like jail. I
Hey,
told
I
her,
was in jail for disorderly conduct in my 20s because I was just talking shit and say, fuck you. I told the cops to suck my dick and I'll tell your wife to do it too. And they're like, what the fuck? You're going to jail. Hey, yep.
I just told the dude, if you grab me like that again, there's gonna be a motherfucking problem. Little
Hey,
man.
Steve, if you want to pop up, I'll send Nick to your email. No, I just
Most
put
of
it in chat.
the cops in DC hate Trump.
Oh, well, you know, the funny thing was the black cops were on my side.
That's
It was
awesome.
It was a little Hispanic dude and a white dude. I'm like, you
mean,
little fuck.
What
I'm like,
happened?
you know,
What happened to the guy that punched somebody though? I think I saw that,
they
right?
let him do
Yeah,
it.
he got away.
Let him walk away.
He got away.
Unbelievable.
That guy was so focused on me, and I knew it, but I did not want anybody from out. Because here's what y'all
The
don't
nigga
understand.
wanted to
about
suck your
DC.
dick.
DC does not have bail. You do not get bail in DC.
Oh wow.
No. You stay in jail. Either you go free or you go to jail. I had my court date, my trial, and arraignment all in one day.
Okay.
I was worried about you.
Nah, trust me. I've already thought ahead.
Nigga, I wasn't worried about your ass. I said, that
That's
nigga
good.
his goddamn self. He know the fuck he doing.
Good. I'm a grown ass man. I'm 52. I've been around.
I be like, fuck that. Is he good?
Awesome.
I told everybody the video. That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
he tried to say that I attacked him before I went to jail, which was not true.
Yeah.
I punched him in the back of the head when we were driving in the cruiser, and he poked me with his baton, and I punched him in the head.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, oh boy, what? That motherfucker don't poke people. You won't get punched.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, y'all. I'm glad you stood up though. You
Hey,
stood your
Louis.
ground. That's what's important.
Hey.
How are you, Louis?
Hey, Ego.
Louis. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You guys.
I've actually been singing a lot of songs on my channel.
I'm gonna sing it to you every time you pop on. Louis. Oh yeah. Hold on, I gotta pass on the-
Hell
So I
yeah.
went to the Capitol today and I spoke to some staff members of
Yeah,
congressmen.
yeah, talk about this. I'm gonna give you the dance.
Oh,
Go ahead.
okay. Yeah.
Talk about this.
I'm getting a private tour tomorrow of the Capitol.
Yeah, I saw
What's
that,
up?
Joe.
I like your hat.
Nice.
That's why I give you the spotlight right now.
What's that?
I like your hat. That's why you get the spotlight right now.
If you want one, I'll pick you up one. They're $10.
Pick me up one. Oh, that's so sweet.
All right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just getting ready for bed. I was chatting on Renee's channel. I thought I'd pop in and say hi.
They popping up.
Yeah. I need to take a shower. I smell like
Yeah,
jail.
You stanky motherfucker. That's in goddamn
You
shower.
smell like jail.
Nothing stunk as bad as this dude in front of the White House, man. I posted the video on my YouTube channel. I'm like, only if Mo was standing right next to me right now, he would give this guy an earful. He's been sitting there for a whole year, the Secret Service guy told me.
Okay. Hey, Travis, you out of here?
Nah, hold on for a second.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had a dance song.
You can stay as long as you like.
I'm not tired fucking with y'all, man. Y'all got me all locked up. I felt like
Mo at work. You gonna come out
Akon got locked up. I feel like Akon. I was on an Akon video. Hey, my girl.
What you say, Thaddeus? He breaking up.
Christy,
I think we're
hi, did
hey.
you get home okay?
Yep, go home fine.
I can't wait to see you guys again. We got to do this again.
We had a good time, Michelle. It was so good to be. You so cool.
We got to do it just hanging out one time,
Hey
you know?
guys, I just got I got a job at Burger King a while ago, and they're giving me like 45 hours a week.
Dang,
Oh, wow.
go.
That was my
And it's
favorite job when I was a kid.
yeah, it's my favorite
Hey, I
job
wasn't
I've
enough,
ever had. And like our Burger King is so fucking clean. Like every day after the closers leave, like it's fucking spotless. Like we're really
Yeah.
like if you fuck up with anything, you get fired, you know. So you gotta be good, but at the same time, there's a lot of time to goof off and shit.
Yeah.
Where do
Lots
you
of time to
live?
chill
Where
and
do-
cool off.
Hey,
I now remember.
Louis, where do you
Yeah.
live, Louis? Where do you live?
Rhode Island,
Rhode Island. Liberal
in North
country.
Kingston, North
Liberal.
Kingston, Rhode Island. It's like right next to West Warwick.
In liberal country.
Country.
Well, I just wanted to pop on here and let you guys know that I'm okay, and it's nobody's fault. I got arrested. I did what I did on purpose.
Purpose.
On
Yeah.
purpose.
I'm glad you stood your ground. You shouldn't have to take crap, Dion. I
Well,
thought
I
other
did-
guys should have
I
got
did-
arrested, but
Oh,
no.
you didn't
And
make it to the party, Michelle. You missed it. Damn.
But here's
Yeah,
the
I
thing,
Michelle,
know.
Michelle.
I had such a bad stomach ache. I really did. I'm
You
sorry,
can roll
guys.
all day with us.
Do you have to poop? You had to poop?
I
yeah.
had to listen to you. No, I just had a really bad stomach
Hey,
ache.
Dion, she wants to be the speaker next year at the rally. She said, I said, yeah, good. She want to be a speaker next year.
Oh, we're gonna
Yeah,
do it.
definitely.
She got her own YouTube
I want to do
channel.
a pro-life speech. Yeah, definitely.
So I'm busting you out. She want to be the speaker.
No,
Yeah,
but
it's pretty
we
much
all gotta
really-
get together sometime too and just hang out.
It's pretty much a eugenics plan. Like they want us to all abort our babies, yet they want millions of immigrants in our country.
Exactly.
Like,
Two twin babies were
pumped-
just murdered the other day from
They
New York
pumped-
State. They were 9
What?
months old. They were
What?
born, and then the mother was pleading for the doctors not to do it, but they did. They just snipped it with scissors in the back of their necks.
Wow.
2 babies.
Why?
Because she went in there to have an abortion and she changed her mind at the last minute, and the doctor said, well, I think you're just a little incoherent. You don't know what you're talking about, and they killed her children anyway.
Wow.
That's fucked up, man.
I know.
Wow.
See,
At
shit like
night-
that make me want to tell everybody to eat a fucking bag of dicks.
You know, no, you know how like a hamster male or something will eat its own babies and shit?
Yes, I saw that. That's why you can't leave the babies in with the back. Yeah,
Wow.
These motherfuckers are savages.
crazy, right?
They
I
savages.
should have ate my oldest daughter at birth. She was a brat. I love my
Oh.
kid. That I would never regret anything. I love both my daughters. My 26-year-old daughter is very conservative like me. She got locked up because I was on Fox News. She lives in Greensboro, there, Wilbury. And somebody said, I hate that guy. She goes, that's my dad, and hit him in the face, and I had to bail her out.
Damn.
Oh wow.
Well, I had to go through Greensboro on the way home. Usually we come down 77, but we had to go through Greensboro to pick up my daughter's. She lives in Greensboro now, and we had to pick up her Jeep and bring it back home. But yeah,
Chris, when you gonna bring me a shrimp burger? I love that shit in North Carolina. The shrimp with the coleslaw burger, shrimp burgers.
that's in the coast. I'm up in the mountains. I gotta bring you some mountain.
The shrimp
I
burger.
gotta bring you some mountain oysters.
The next time we have a rally, you got to stay longer, Mo, so we can go right to the Capitol
I know.
and the offices and speak to you know who.
Hey, you know,
Daddy, you do know what?
I don't live that far from. I live about an hour from. DC.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I live on 6 acres that's what I should do. I live on 6 acres in the middle of the woods on agricultural land where you could shoot. I should have a rally at my place. That's what I should do.
Heck yeah!
Nigga. I said, nigga, do that shit, nigga.
You got that many
Or at least-
acres? Man, I'm jealous.
Nigga.
Or at least have a
Yes, he
get together.
does. That nigga
Right.
got it going on.
Like Lucretia does. She has like
Yep,
when she
she
does
does.
her rally, she has like a get together at her house the night before, and then does a rally in Atlanta.
Guy came and chopped out everybody.
Yeah.
No, we were all kicking it. Big ass
Yeah.
barbecue. Big ass barbecue.
Yeah, maybe we could do that.
Grease and Dave.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
I'm coming back in January for the March for Life. Anybody going to that? It's March for Life in DC, January 24th.
I know it's April.
What's that?
No, I got something scheduled for April 24th.
Oh, that's cool.
I
I can always come back.
Yeah, I got something for April 24th. I'll meet you on the 24th of January.
Hey, Thaddeus, I learned something though today.
What?
That I gotta keep my personal business away from the patriot movement because they throw that shit in your face later on.
It doesn't matter. Hey man, but I gotta get off of here. Mama's calling.
All right, but we got.
I gotta watch the gel on me and snuggle.
All right.
All right, Thaddeus.
Hey,
I'm just glad you're okay.
Take care.
That's okay,
All
man.
right.
Hello.
Bye.
Let's get up with Thaddeus and come on here, y'all. You know?
All right, guys, I gotta let you go anyway. My phone's dying.
All right.
All right, Michelle.
I love you guys.
Enjoy your tour tomorrow.
Thank you. Much love. Bye.
All right, bye, Michelle.
Bye bye.
Love you guys.
Who all leaving right now?
Just Michelle.
Oh, Michelle. Yeah, y'all going. Y'all
Me and Louie
all right.
is here.
I'm here with
Mo,
two crackers.
Mo, you do. Yeah, 2 crackers. You do know what mountain oysters are, don't you, Mo?
No, I never heard of it. All I know is shrimp and coleslaw and Bojangles. All I know is the fast food shit.
Louis, do you know what mountain oysters are?
Yeah, they're mostly like they're in America. Real mountain oysters aren't really like from like whatever, I don't know. Like a lot of it comes from like pork and shit like that.
No, y'all both wrong. Mountain oysters are bull balls.
Yeah.
Blue balls.
Yeah,
So
bull testicles. Yeah, I will fry you some. Bring it to you, Mo.
You want me to suck dick? This heifer want me to suck dick.
No, I want you to eat mountain oysters, not suck dick.
There we go.
Oh my goodness. Dude, no one would never eat that.
Liz, hold on, Liz. I see you, Liz. Hold on, let's get her a wrench. That's my Liz right there. Hey, Liz, you got a wrench. Make a comment. I'll show you a wrench, bro. Mwah.
Isn't that like an abomination, like a guy eating another animal's testicles?
I don't know. I ain't never ate any. I just heard that's what they are. That's what they're called, mountain oysters.
Yeah.
There you go. She got a wrench now. Look at that. She got a wrench. Like, hey, I got my wrench. I got my wrench.
Got a wrench.
You got a wrench. You got to block the trolls. That's it. Stop the trolls. You might not know, but you're going to block them for a second. They'll come back because the troll's going to make many accounts, and that's why I have wrenches.
So
then,
anyway,
most of the time I have wrenches because I don't want people to get blocked. Because I'm telling y'all, blocking people behind my back. So guess what? They get a wrench. When me and Michelle became cool again, I might get a wrench. No. Because a lot of y'all don't like her. I had to put the wrench on her. All right. You can't do it. She's here. She can comment.
So I didn't get to see your video yet because I've been busy when I got home. So you and Suzanne squashed it?
Yeah, we squashed it. Even though I think she's a crazy bitch. But we squashed it. I told her after we squashed it, I said, you crazy. I told her husband that. I said, I know I called your wife a bitch right around you. But goddamn, she is. I mean, it's the truth.
Dude.
What I speak. But
oh my god, my girlfriend just had surgery on her back. Like she just had gastric bypass surgery in February, so she lost like all of her weight. And then like all of a sudden we saw this, like when my girlfriend gave birth to Aurora, you know, they try to pump birth control in everyone as much as possible. Like as soon as you get an abortion or as soon as you can just go into Planned Parenthood, get free birth control. You can fucking go to the hospital, and as soon as you have a baby, like they'll suggest birth control on you. Like they'll be kind of forceful on it. And like my girlfriend got the chip in her arm, and like so like now there's this giant there was this giant tumor, like it was a sarcoma. It was the size of like your hand on like another hand, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like so she got it taken out, and like it was like major surgery, and she has like pus tubes, but I got this job so that I could fucking pay for this Disney trip that we're going to in October, but I'm gonna have to lift everything and shit.
No, so where was the tumor? On her arm where she got the birth control?
It was on the opposite side, but I know it was from her birth control.
That's weird.
Yeah, so she's been healing at her grandma's, which has been good. And like I've just been living my life, and I've been doing good, and I work at Burger King. I'm really respected there. I just have to work on myself every single day, and I'm getting faster at it. It's getting really easy. I'm kind of
Nigga, so you work
addicted
at
to it.
Burger King.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
You don't know the old Burger King songs. And
No, I don't.
it said, "Aren't you hungry for Burger King now?" Come on
Oh
now.
my God, really?
Who remember that? Come on.
I'm gonna say that at work.
So was the tumor like, I know they put him, well, the one I had them back in the way in the day, they put them like on the inside of your arm. So the tumor is what, on the outside?
No, it's on. It was in her back.
In
It
her
was
back?
like in her muscle.
Damn.
Huh.
It's a sarcoma, so it's like dogs get them on their legs a lot.
Yeah.
And like, but like on humans, it's a lot more dangerous, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
That's weird.
horrible. I was literally staying up all night, fucking listening to love music and bawling my eyes out for like days on end, not sleeping. But like, it's out of her now, and we're gonna find out if it was cancer like 2 weeks from now.
Oh, Lord. Well, I'll be praying for y'all.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
praying for you, bro.
Yeah, I know
When I
it's
say
definitely out of
grateful,
her,
it's
but
grateful. When you say
if it
faithful, you
is,
say grateful, man.
yeah, it's if it is cancer, then she's gonna have to get radiation. Like she's not gonna have to go through chemo, but like if it's not, then we're fine, you know.
But
But I don't know
I
what
heard
it
from the
is with that
grapevine,
birth
y'all.
control.
I heard from grapevine that the chemo will kill you. People ask me, if you ever had cancer, what would you do? Would you take chemo? They get, nope, I wouldn't do it. I go natural. I would never put myself in that poison. I would never do it. My kids told me, Dad, you're crazy. Yes, I would refuse it. I would never take chemo to keep myself alive, to be fake, to be another statistic. I'm sorry, y'all, people can do this shit, but look, you know what? The natural way back in the days, the Bible days, it wasn't a fucking chemo.
Yep.
They said you die in 3 months. That's it. Let me die in 3 months, bitches.
Sometimes they can be wrong too.
Yeah, but look, let me walk on faith. I'm sorry, I'm not doing no chemo. I would not put myself sick because I've seen the fucking stuff go inside women's body and they cuss you out. No, I don't want that. That's evil.
Yeah.
Sometimes you hear people, they give you 3 months to live and they live.
Just give us
They don't even
a marijuana brownie or something, and let me eat it, get the munchies, fucking build my weight back up. If you keep building your weight back up, you will live.
It's really all part
You
of the
know that?
secret. It's really all part of the secret Agenda 23.
So it is good. Sometimes it's good to be fat. People don't want to talk shit about fat women. Fat women are more healthy. When I was growing up, I was taught that fat, she looked healthy. Because these skinny ass, anorectic ass bitches be looking like they sick, they down of fucking AIDS, and they ain't had no dick in years.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly. It's like my dad went through chemo. My grandpa went through chemo. They looked like they were fucking Mr. House from Fallout New Vegas. It was fucking
I'm gonna tell everybody, never take chemo, just die.
Yeah, like I don't care if I die.
That's how I feel.
Well, sometimes
I would never take chemo in my life.
like sometimes you can go the healthy way and you'll be fine. Like I think Olivia Newton-John, I think she's had cancer for a while now, and she's always went the natural. It was not her. It was Suzanne Summers, I think. And I think
Yeah.
maybe Olivia Newton-John
Yo,
too. But I know
Les, you
Suzanne.
already feel me, Les. Mwah.
Mo, this chemo shit where it kills you faster, these abortions, all this birth control,
Chemo is
like
abortion. They're born
all
you
of
already.
this,
They're born
all
your
of this
spirit.
shit, all of
Fuck
this
chemo.
shit. It's a
I'm
part
not
of
knocking nobody that took it.
no. It's a part of this plan to like. It's called Agenda
Population
23, I guess, and
population
like
control.
and yeah, like population control and like there's supposedly like all sorts of shit going on like that we don't know about. And like just recently the Navy leaked actual footage of UFOs
Mm-hmm.
in the both the oceans beside us. I mean, what the fuck? Both the oceans beside us? UFOs that defy the laws of physics? We're fucked.
I mean, I hear some people that say there is already a cure for cancer. They just don't want to release it because of
Yeah, yeah, fuck them. I
population.
don't want to. This world's too fucking evil, bro. Like, this fucking world is fucking evil. And, like, it's not even just the government, it's other people. There's so many fucking evil shitheads out here.
You serious, my nigga? That's kind of messed up. How people
I
Oh,
literally got burnt today.
Yeah.
I lost $275.
Damn, dude.
Motherfucker.
Hey, dude, have you tried that? Look, you're a Burger King. Have you tried the Impossible Whopper, my nigga?
Yeah, I have, but I didn't really. Okay, I can't talk about
I liked it. You can't talk about it.
you
Nigga,
can't
nigga,
you
talk
can't
about
talk about it.
it. Fuck you.
Okay,
He
okay.
might lose his job.
I don't really like the Impossible Burger. I liked it when they had the veggie burgers. Like
Okay, that's your pick. You know what? That's how you. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right.
no. But Mo, you eating that Impossible Whopper was like a fucking highest honor, bro.
Yeah, Dork, please come on if you're available. Dork, I like her. She's one of my favorite ladies on here.
Oh yeah, I like Dork.
Dork, please come on here. You are so
This girl,
beautiful. Get your beautiful ass up here. I want a
Melissa.
sexy ass woman here from Australia. Get your sexy Australian ass on here, bitch. I call her bitch. Bitch, get your ass on here.
Melissa, no.
Instead of get on here.
Melissa, no. Put in the chat.
Put a profile picture on here too, because I want to see
Melissa,
a profile picture.
Melissa, no. Put in the chat. I have a friend on Facebook, John Hackett. He has been using a machine that has been curing his cancer. He was told hospice would be there,
I
and he
want to
fought
with work. Get on here,
stage
Dork.
4 prostate cancer.
Because you're so sexy. Let's get this sexy girl on here. Look at me. They're like, damn, oh, you wild now. Yeah. You're sexy.
Yeah.
So, oh, yeah.
Dude, guys, wish me luck. I have an interview at Cumberland Farms for another full-time job. I'm trying to get a motorcycle.
Okay.
Have you guys ever seen a Euro?
A
Uh-uh.
euro?
A Euro, URAL. It's a Russian motorcycle company that got the blueprints to all of the World War II motorcycles, and they're the most reliable motorcycle in pretty much the world. Like, they can survive an apocalypse. They can go on like all terrain. They're a sidecar motorcycle.
There you go. Dork.
It's
Hello.
Hey, Dork, can you at least put a profile picture on there? Because at least I want to get a little better vibe of you. God damn. At least put a profile picture on there.
Oh, yeah, it's a new phone. Hold on a
Or at
second.
least just put something. Something.
Just give me a tick, alright? I'll have a sticky beak and I'll get back to you.
Huh?
Please. What?
You say? No, you
Sorry.
good. How you doing? Stay on here. Stay on here. You good. I'm just fucking with you. Get on.
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. Good seeing you. How you doing? What's been
you
going
know
on?
what he needs as his profile icon. Mickey
What?
Mouse.
Who, Mo?
No. Dork. Get Mickey Mouse on your fucking profile pic.
No, thank you.
This nigga got Mickey Mouse. You soft ass motherfucker.
Yeah, I can't fight. I fight like this.
Oh, I looked that motorcycle up. Do they sell them here in America? Louis?
Oh, what'd you say, Chrissy?
Yeah, I said I looked that motorcycle up. Do they sell them in America?
Yeah, they do. There's a dealership in Massachusetts.
Oh, okay. No,
Dealership.
pretty cool.
The dealership. Hey, what's up, Dork? How you doing? What's going on in Australia right now? What time is it where you at?
It's about it'd be 3 p.m. almost.
Damn, you late. So you're not an hour then. No wonder I
Sorry?
can never catch your ass.
It's 3 p.m., she said.
Dude,
Oh,
these
yeah.
Australians.
Oh, okay.
No. These Australians
I'm
always
AM.
stay awake so they can talk to Americans, okay? Because I'm on PS4
Truth.
and like I have a lot of Australian friends, and like they all stay up so late to talk to Americans.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
it's true. I stay up quite late.
that reminds me. Okay, there was this at the rally. I was standing there and I seen this young guy walk up. And I seen him, he's like smiling, like watching everybody talk up on stage, And he had a backpack and he reached in and he pulled out a red MAGA hat and put it on. And I'm like, what? Why did he do that? And he, it was kind of weird. So I thought, I'm going to go talk to this young guy. So I walked over to him and I said, now, why did you take that red MAGA hat out? Why didn't you already have it on? Picking at him. He said, I didn't want to get attacked. And I said, well, I've been wearing mine around here and I hadn't got attacked. I said, if you like Trump, you should wear it proudly. And I said, where
Yeah,
are
but
you
you're a
from?
woman.
Oh, no, my husband did too. He didn't nothing ever done to him either.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Well, I said, where are you from? You got an accent. And he said, Australia. And I said, I thought that was an Australian accent. I said, what's your name? And he said, Ned. He said, yeah. He said, I got my sister and my mom over there. We were all going to Smithsonian, and I seen y'all have this rally, and I thought I'd come over here and watch it. And I said, oh, cool. And he said, they're more liberal than me, but me and my dad and my brother, we like Trump. I said, oh, that's cool. I said, well, I hope you, I said, just to sit here and enjoy the rally, and I'm glad you walked over here. And he said, okay, thank you. And he stayed there for, I don't know, probably about an hour or so. It was cool.
I like Trump, but I can't say that in public,
Yeah.
Can't say that shit in public. Like, we have the Liberal Party and the Labour Party. We don't have, we have right-wing parties, but they're small parties. We only have two major parties, and one is centre-left and the other one is far-left. So the Liberal Party here is considered more right-wing, quote unquote, right? Like with this air quotes, like more right-wing. So even if you vote for the Liberal Party, which is supposed to be some kind of version of right-wing, even though it's not, it's liberal, even then people are just like, you fucking Nazi piece of shit. Like, it's crazy here.
Yeah, I know a lot of guys in Rhode Island that voted for Trump, and like I peeked at like this tall blonde woman's in the voting booth, and she fucking voted for Trump too. I know that's illegal, but I don't give a shit. And like, fucking, oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm gonna just swear anyway because it's 16 only. But like, I say fucking a lot. My girlfriend hates it when I say fucking. She says I act like some kind of fucking bro dude. So.
Speaking of which, you can call me a bitch if you like, but I prefer cunt. Is that alright?
Oh my God, you're fucking hot. You feel all right, Dork.
So,
you are a fucking cunt.
That's like the fucking
I called it Australia.
an everyday word here.
You're a fucking cunt. You're a cunt. A cunt.
I tell you what, you call your mates cunt. Here's how it works. You call your mates cunt, and you call cunts mate. Do you
Cunts, man.
understand?
Look at this shit.
That's
Get,
it.
Do you
No,
understand?
no. You're telling too much
get on the
information
plan.
about the woman's psyche.
No. It's just Australian psyche, right? Like you call your friends cunt, but you call assholes mate. Like if an Aussie is pissed off with you, you know they're pissed off with you if they say, "Now listen here, mate." That sort of shit. So you call your mates cunt, and you call cunts mate. You understand?
Well, meanwhile, in I think it's Hong Kong or whatever. I'm not really good with geography. Like, there's like protests and riots going on, like, and they're wearing Trump hats and shit, and like, these are Chinese people that are fucking like wearing, like, holding American flags like everywhere, and like in China, like all these drugs that are coming in that are poisoning the youth, and like they've even poisoned me. I just got fucking I just got an injection, so I'm not really like delusional anymore. Like I'm a schizophrenic, so like I got a Abilify shot right in my butt. So I'm doing much better now. I'm not like fucking stupid
That's good.
anymore. Like yeah. So like I've just been living my life, like just working away the day and fucking loving it. You know, I love my girlfriend. I love my daughter. You know, everybody in the world that I know knows that I would do anything for them, and that like I need to proceed in life and start getting higher up in my jobs, because this second job at Cumbies is gonna like really get us out of this fucking godforsaken apartment, and like it's fuck. I'm paying $1,000 for rent while everybody else is paying like 50 just because I'm making.
Nigga, how you work at Burger King and can afford $1,000 a month for rent, motherfucker?
I
Look,
know.
is
We're barely
these
gonna make
niggas
it.
hiring? I ain't never heard no shit
Did
like
you guys know that if someone earns maybe over $32,000 to $35,000 a year, they're within the top 1% of the entire world? Do you guys
Yeah,
know that?
it's because
And
the rich
fucking
people.
Cortez, fucking Ocasio donkey face Cortez reckons you're in poverty if you don't earn close to $40,000 a year. $40,000 a year is a decent fucking job.
Yeah.
Well, it's because all they try to pay us the least for like some of the hardest shit, and like the thing about it is that we are pretty much like slaves to these rich people. Like we work for so cheap, yet all of this money just fun. Like you pay $600 on a TV, like the taxes goes to the government, but like the rest of it goes to whoever made that fucking TV, and it just keeps going and going and going. And that's capitalism. It's a beautiful system. It's just that like it's just that like fuck, I forgot train of thought, whatever.
We have a sales tax as well. We call it GST, and it's basically 10% of like what you're purchasing for like fucking anything. Doesn't matter what you're buying, whether it's groceries or petrol or fucking white goods. You know, there's GST on everything. Like you get with your taxes though. Like there's fucking taxes on everything. Like cigarettes here are like $36 for a pack of 20 cigarettes because of all the taxes on cigarettes, and then alcohol is taxed through the roof as well, and then you get 35% of your wage going to tax on top of that. But you know, no offense, but the shitty thing over there is like what you get fucking paid. You know, when you work, like my husband works at McDonald's, okay, and he earns over $53,000 a year.
McDonald's, nigga.
No, my husband earns over $53,000 a year, and he works at McDonald's. So McDonald's here pays really fucking well.
Is he the restaurant manager?
No, the restaurant manager would be earning way more than that. No, my husband's just a normal manager.
Damn,
So,
what the fuck?
Damn.
No, It starts when you're 18, you get $18 an hour, and it goes up $1 every year until it caps off at 24. So you stay at $24 an hour for the rest of that time that you're working at Macca's. So you get $24 an hour working in fast food and retail.
I hate retail, but I can do fast food.
Oh, I despise both of them. I did both of them, and I fucking hate it. I mean, it was good earning $24 an hour. You know, that was fucking decent. But you know,
Yeah.
fuck retail.
I'm
I hate
better,
people.
I'm better as like a cook. I want to get in the kitchen someday, but like fucking, I have to keep learning every day how to make these sandwiches and keep using the fry because I have to fucking get this job at Cumbies, and they make a lot of like gas station food. You know, it's
Yeah.
like good food, but like it's like there's a lot to learn, like a lot of different drinks and shit. So it's gonna be kind of hard.
Does your girlfriend work, Louis?
No, she's a stay-at-home mom. She
Okay.
got
So you
approved
taking
for
care of that bitch?
disability.
Let me stop fucking.
I also am a stay-at-home mum
There you go.
because I am like a classic woman, and it's like I don't want someone else raising my kids, so I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
good.
Especially with hearing what happens in a lot of these daycares. Like just a
Yeah.
few weeks ago, a fucking daycare worker strangled a child to death because it was annoying her.
Well, see, that doesn't happen here. You
Dude,
need to
well,
go
welcome
through
to
a lot of
America.
you need to go through a lot of different like hoops through the government to get a specialized certificate to say that you can work with children, and then to work in daycare or early learning centers you have to do a bunch of different education courses. Like
Yeah, that's how
there's
it
a
should
lot of
be.
background checks that goes
I'm
into
starting to
working
think
with children.
I'm starting to think that there should have been classes for parenting because me and Becca had to figure that out all by ourselves.
Yes, there should be classes for parenting. Every person that that's having kids should go through it. Well, I don't know though. I don't know. I wouldn't want the government telling me how to do it because
Well,
look,
I know
look.
I know how you feel about that, but like the government is actually a good force, and like Trump is doing great in the government, like, and like the thing we have to worry about is not the government because the government actually keeps us safe, really, honestly. And like the thing you have to worry about is all the psychopaths that walk amongst us that hide in the fucking rugs of America being little cockroaches, being fucking evil.
Yeah, see, like, look, I got my ass beat growing up. I busted my kids' asses growing up. And the government's telling you don't touch your kid, don't whoop their ass. And I just don't agree with that because I can count on maybe one hand how many times that we whipped our children. And they understood that, hey, when we got that look and said stop it, or the 1, 2, 3 count, they knew they were gonna get their asses beat if they didn't stop.
Yeah,
So and
I'm
and
debating. Sorry.
and some people, don't agree with me. They don't spank their kids. And I know some kids that have grown up that didn't get spanked turned out to be good, So
My
I
daughter
don't.
is spanked, and she said the best. My youngest daughter.
Honestly,
I might hit her
honestly,
twice in my life, but
I think everybody parents like differently, and to get into that is like there's a lot more ways to parent than one. Like people, right? There's different philosophies on parenting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So like it's not right because like on YouTube you'll see like a young child goes on the escalator thing that brings all the baggages through TSA, and he
Yep.
got caught in there, and all I could see in the comments was like, oh, look at this stupid kid. Like all I saw was like, oh, his parents are like so dumb, or like bad parents. But like honestly, like little I mean that was pretty big, but things like that happen sometimes. You just have to be responsible, And a lot of these parents, like a few years back, there was pretty much an epidemic in Europe where um like kids were drowning in like pools and shit, and it happens everywhere. But like it's because the parents were like fucking on their phone and shit.
Yeah,
And like
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
me and Becca are fucking fantastic parents. Trust me. We don't like we only smoke pot when she's asleep. You know what I mean? We
yeah,
take care of our child all the time. Like right now her grandma is taking care of the child with her mom because I work so much and like I can't help her right now with her surgery. So like I I've just been home alone just like smoking like and vaping and just like singing songs and shit like that. I'm trying to I'm there's a lot I have to work on my YouTube channel, but please subscribe and listen to the songs I sing because I sing them from the heart. It's karaoke, so like I just sing
yeah.
whatever. Like I sung Rocky Horror Picture Show music and like I really want to sing Little Shop of Horrors too, you know, but like I I love that shit, you know. I want to like make memories on this channel, you know.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, I mean, like you said, people don't pay attention. They don't. They don't teach their kids anything. They'd rather sit on their phone or their computer and just let the freaking kid
Yeah.
watch SpongeBob, and they don't even know how to speak, and they don't know how to count. They don't know how to read because the parents like, I'll just put them in
Well,
front of the TV, and let them,
yeah, I got you. Well, in
So
me and Becca's case, we used the TV. Like, I worked really hard a year back at FedEx, and I bought like Red Dead Redemption 2 Ultimate Edition, the collector's box, and a 55-inch curved TV from Samsung, and it's fucking amazing. I worked hard for it. That's before I knew I could make real money from working. You know what I mean? That's when I found out about it. And I worked hard for that. And then shit, I forgot my train of thought again. I'm sorry.
that's okay. It's all
But
right.
like but like but like oh yeah, I remember what I was saying. I'm so sorry.
You're okay.
So anyway, like, Aurora watches YouTube like on the normal YouTube app because I find that the YouTube app is safer than kids. That we've never been on kids, but have you guys ever heard of Elsa Gate that H3 used to talk about a lot?
yeah,
No,
I've never come across that on the YouTube Kids app because my son uses the YouTube Kids app and we've never like come across anything bad, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's just like a while ago, like before YouTube fixed it, they pretty much let anything on there. So like they had like videos of like cartoon Elsa and Anna like eating shit out of the toilet and shit like
oh
that.
Lord.
Yeah, so like the all of these videos came from like all around the world, like India, China. Like it's really a big part of how is Google allowing that? It just shows that there's a deep state where like there's some kind of my mom believes in this. Like what's it called? It's like Hillary Clinton was at Epstein's mansion or something, spirit bleeding or whatever. Yeah,
Can
so
I
these
Mm.
just say one thing from a topic before?
Yeah, go
Is
ahead.
like um it's the same like with spanking kids, it's the same here. It's illegal to spank your children because some parents that shouldn't be parents don't know the difference between a tap and a fucking hit, right?
Exactly.
But like with my kid, I try all the other discipline techniques before we get to spanking. My son's been spanked a couple of times, after the whole timeout shit and all that crap didn't work. But there are people saying that children's timeout are against the human rights. So it's a bit weird over here with that. But like with some situations where you see in the news where like a kid's gone and done something stupid, you can't always blame the parents, because personally having a almost 5-year-old boy, you literally have to fucking blink and they're fucking off doing something crazy. Like you just look
Trust
away
me.
from it. Literally takes 1 second.
Yeah. Trust me, I know that. I was a 5-year-old boy one time. You know, like well, us
So you can't
boys
always
are a
blame
little
the
bit more
parents.
mischievous.
Yeah.
They're quiet as fuck too when they're scheming.
Yep. That's always bad when you hear kids get quiet. You're like, what are
Yeah.
they into?
Dude, I always wanted a son, but I think I'm gonna get a vasectomy because I don't want to bring any more children into this cruel world. So
No,
Yeah.
like,
I always wanted 2 kids, but like I had a son, and then I was like, you know what? This fucking psycho child is enough. I can't deal with 2, so I'm not having any more.
yeah, and like me and my girlfriend, like we love our daughter so much. Just a second. Here. This is our family on her first birthday party.
Cute.
This is Aurora.
Y'all.
Can I show you guys something? I still have to pay it off. I paid like $300 for this, and I fucking got burnt for $300 today. So fuck. But like, here, okay. I had this painted by a professional artist. You guys see it?
Yeah, it's nice.
Like, I love my daughter so much. Like, my daughter loves me so much that every time I come home from work, or like every time I see her, like I haven't seen her in a while, so it's like more intense. But like she runs up to me and gives me a huge hug, and then whenever I leave, like, because she's at her grandma's, so I only see them like twice a week because they live all the way in Barrington. So she literally cries for like 30 minutes when I leave there.
Aw.
We would never spank her. Like I would never spank my child. Like I'm not saying it's like a bad thing because I was spanked when I was a child, but
Yeah.
It
but like
depends on the parents and it depends on the child. My child, after when other discipline techniques don't work for him and is going completely fucking mental, that kind of child needs a spanking every now and then. Now your child probably doesn't need it.
yeah, I hear what you're saying. Cause like I get into arguments about parenting all the time. Like like there's a lot of like people and younger people in the YouTube comments who will be like, "Oh, you're a bad parent." Like they're so quick to judge your parenting.
Oh,
Like
screw them.
Well, yeah, I
yeah,
just ignore that shit.
like I stick up for these parents that are like being like told like, "Oh, you would do that? Like you would spank your child? You shouldn't have a kid," like stuff like that.
Dude, seriously,
Whatever.
I completely ignore that shit. Like seriously, I
Yep.
was once told that I was not a proper woman because I had an emergency C-section. Because I didn't give birth naturally, I was not a real woman. Like
Oh
it's
my
stupid
God.
shit. You know, people say stupid shit all the time
Yeah.
that I personally don't give a fuck about. Like,
Yeah,
No.
I'm
you're
sorry,
right.
but I didn't want my child to die. So I had an emergency C-section. I was in labor for fucking 23 hours. I wasn't gonna fucking deal. Okay? Like, fuck off.
Yeah, no kidding.
You know, my friend, they were at a restaurant one time and her son was acting up and she popped him on the leg. Well, next thing we know, she got a visit from the child services because somebody turned her in the parking lot. You know,
And you
that was
gotta
in the
be
parking
real
lot.
careful too with
And
social services.
they came and they visited her and they were like, No visible marks on him or anything. They found it at the house was fine and everything. But I mean, it's people need to mind their own damn. Now she was sitting there beating the kid with her fist or something. Yeah, or but she all she did was pop him on the leg, and that was it.
In
That
this
was it.
Damn.
country, you can get arrested for something like that. It's ridiculous.
Really?
Dude,
Yeah, it's
Wow.
ridiculous.
Australia is like so strict on everything. They won't even like they didn't they put like a giant tax on M-rated video games?
It wasn't so much a tax as in they put what it was censors on a lot of things. Like for example, the South Park game is a big example of it. There's a massive censor. Like it's a picture of a koala saying, "Sorry, you can't view this in this country." Like it's
Oh
they
yeah,
censor a
yeah,
lot
I
of
get
shit because
this.
I live in a nutty state. Like they raise the price of cigarettes and alcohol so much that like people are like lower middle class or even middle class, like even lower than that, no one can afford cigarettes, and the country's just being like, well, you guys need to quit smoking, so we're gonna make it so you can't afford cigarettes. And now people
Wow.
are like fucking buying, like, you know what people are doing right now in my fucking city? People actually go out and buy fucking meth and get off on meth because it's cheaper than alcohol and cigarettes.
Oh my God.
Like
Well,
meth is
you
legitimately cheaper than fucking alcohol and cigarettes, so people do that instead. It's
well, you
Wow.
want to know something about meth is that the North Koreans are actually manufacturing like millions of pounds of this shit. Like they have, it's like a giant fucking Locos Hermanos or whatever it is, but it's just a country that's run by like evil people and like they have internment camps and shit and like they fucking make all of this meth and all of these drugs for the Chinese, and then the Chinese export them. Like it's one of the few ways that North Korea makes money.
Well, y'all, I'm gonna hop off here. I've been traveling all day from DC, so I'm gonna hop off. Mo,
Maybe
my
I'm out. I could
my bro, my half brother, freckle fist bump.
freaking
All right, bye, y'all.
what?
good
Bye,
talking to you
Christine.
again.
Three of us left on here
Good
tonight.
talking to you.
Talking to
See
you.
you, love.
Bye.
It look like I'm gonna sign out really soon. What's up, hey Dork, Australia? What the fuck be going on in Australia? God damn it!
Oh, let me look at the fucking news. I can tell you.
Tell the fucking news, God damn it! You
They
cunt.
got the Sizzlax
What's
and
the news? I know
ACDC.
Fuck me, Dad. Alright, there's
Don't tell me
shit.
that. Cunt.
Oh, it's just a
All you need to
figure of
all
speech,
you all you need to know about Australia is ACDC
yeah.
and kangaroos
Sure, why not?
and boomerangs. That's about it though.
Yeah. What's
Well,
the
the
fucking
Sydney Opera
Guardian
House
say?
isn't that the Sydney Opera House isn't that in
No,
Australia?
no, it's nothing fucking special. Did you ask if that was in Australia?
No, isn't that in Singapore?
What?
Where the hell is that thing? The Sydney Opera House.
In Sydney, Australia.
Oh my gosh, I'm such an idiot. Duh.
It's nothing
I,
special though. It's just a fucking building. Personally, I think Queensland is a lot better because it's like a lot prettier and there's a lot more fucking sea. Like to see if you want to see beautiful beaches with white sand and fucking nice nature, just fucking tropical rainforests. You know, it's a
wow.
much prettier place. All fucking New South Wales has is a fucking building. Who gives a fuck
Yeah, but
about that?
there's this plant that like in Australia, this is how crazy Australia is with its wildlife. There's this plant in Australia that if you touch it, you will feel absolute pain in that place where it touched for the rest of your life. And literally an Australian soldier went out and wiped his ass with this plant and he fucking shot himself in the head.
I can't remember the name on that of that plant, but fuck, I don't think it's for the rest of your life. I know it's very poisonous. It can fuck you up a fair bit. A lot of things can fuck you up here, but the way things work is if you leave them alone, they'll leave you alone. And that's how everyone survives here.
How do you squish
No,
those giant spiders, though? I can't imagine squishing that thing.
well, it's not hard. You just get a thong or a flip flop, as you guys call it, and you fucking smash it.
You just kill, but aren't those things fucking giant?
Yeah, but they're not poisonous. The big
There's
ones,
got to
they're
be
not
a
fucking.
lot of poisonous bugs in fucking
Well, yeah,
Australia.
there's a fuck ton, but you don't see them in the suburbs or the city, you know.
Oh, you don't?
And only in the country. Like there are some, there are like one or two like redback spiders that are fucking everywhere, but they're not
I
very
was
common.
I was looking at property in Australia, and you can buy your own like storefront for like the price of like half of an American house.
The house I'm living in now is worth over $500,000, and
Oh my
that's what
goodness.
most houses cost these days in Australia. It's fucked. I got two articles here. I got two titles. One title said Australian government agreed to help Donald Trump investigate Mueller inquiry origins. And the other one says someone blew the whistle on Trump. If it happened in Australia, we might never hear about it.
Damn.
What one is more interesting to you, the fucking Mueller inquiry one, or the fact that Australia? Because we would never hear it. We don't hear about what's going on in our government
Dude,
ever.
listen to the one about Trump.
They're
I
both
feel
about
like,
Trump.
yeah, do the one about how they're doing business.
What? Um, President urged Scott Morrison, which is our Prime Minister, to help gather information aimed at discrediting investigation into Russian interference in 2016 US election. Donald Trump called Scott Morrison to ask for help in an investigation aimed at discrediting the Mueller inquiry. Oh, shit. Sorry. The fucking dogs are going off. According to two officials with knowledge of the call, Trump asked Scott Morrison to help the U.S. Attorney General William Barr find evidence for a review into the Mueller inquiry. Apparently, I don't know what truth there is into this because we don't have any central or right-wing media. We only have leftist media, unfortunately. And it's hard to know what's truthful out there because like we never hear about what's going on in our government, so any news about our government is not really trustworthy. It's like the gay marriage bill. They put out a gay marriage bill under the premise of homosexuals being able to marry, and then what actually it wasn't about marriage. It was about passing a bill in which they add anything they wanted to afterwards, but they couldn't do anything about it because the bill had already been approved. So they're continuously adding shit onto it to fuck with our schools and fuck with our welfare system. Like,
Yeah.
they hid the fucking, they used the premise of gay marriage to fucking hide this shit. So they put forward a bill.
Yes, sis.
I was like, hey, gay marriage, and it got approved, and they keep adding shit to it, but nobody can do anything about it because it's already been approved. It's fucked. So that's how fucked our government is, and we never hear anything about it until it's well too late.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about conspiracy theories is that like in regards to um a lot of different conspiracy theories, conspiracies turn out to be true, but a lot of them like are just, you'll never know, you know?
Well, the one I just said was actually true. That did actually happen, unfortunately. Like, that's the only truth we've gotten out of our fucking government in a long time. Like, we know nothing else. Like, there's a fucking viewing of what happens in debates in Parliament, but that's it. We don't know what happens behind closed doors or anything like that. We
Exactly.
don't know anything about, like, there are fucking bills being passed that literally nobody in
Yeah.
Australia knows about. That, like, the whole free trade agreement with China. No Australian citizen got any choice or vote into that. The Prime Minister just did it because he was like, huh, that's a good idea. Free trade with fucking China. Let's do it. Fuck the people. They don't need to get a say. So that's
That's
what
where all
happens.
the
That's what
that
happens like
well,
98% of the time.
yeah, so that's pretty much where your meth is coming from. I mean, the Australian meth is coming from the
Well, they
Chinese.
make it here as well. There are a lot of drug dens. A
There's
lot of
no way. There's no way that even a big enough drug den or whatever could like make that amount of meth. Like,
Oh,
you
I'm
know how
just
much
saying they make it here too. Like
I know,
there's a fuck ton going around.
but like there's an over excess. There's like an excess of drugs even in America too, and it's whatever the Chinese ship, whatever. Like all these drugs are coming in from the Chinese, like all sorts of
Mm.
shit. Like their goal is to drug us with like heroin and stuff like that, so that they want to incapacitate the citizens of America and destroy whatever they can of America, you know what I mean, before they actually we start going into wars in like the next 40 years.
Well, I mean, China's already bought up a lot of Australia's land, farms, and fucking ports. Some ports eventually China's already bought, and they've bought a lot of expensive land. They've bought a lot of farms, like, and they don't even have to be here to buy it because it's a free trade agreement with China. You know, we don't get anything out of it, but they get a fuck ton.
Yeah, and you know what? The thing about China too is that they do like modern marvels. Like they do massive, massive projects all over Africa. And like pretty much what they're doing is they're trying to take over. They're really influencing Africa, like in South Africa too. They're like I really think that the reason why the white genocide is happening in South Africa is because the Chinese see those farmers as a threat because they have a lot of land and like I really think that the Chinese are behind a lot of different political and evil movements all over the world and like Chinese Americans are great, like Chinese citizens are great. It's just the evilness of communism is large and strong, and of course, if because they had to make it because they have so many people, they had to mix capitalism with it. So now they're making everything that costs under $10, and like fuck, like Trump
Hey, Mo,
is right. Yeah, Trump is right about getting away from these people.
aren't you guys glad you don't live in a semi-socialist society like I do? Aren't you
Yeah,
happy? To be
yeah.
fair, there's a lot of shit going on in your country that needs to be fucking
I'm
fixed.
really happy because in order to get where you want to be in America, you have to work really hard. And I've been working 45 hours a week, addicted to my job. I'm like a workaholic. I love seeing the people. I love everything about it. And like I'm so happy I get to earn my things and like I can go to Disney World anytime I want, like not anytime I want, but whenever I do go, like I could plan it and like Disney World is fucking amazing. I mean, like North Koreans fucking try to fucking like smuggle themselves into America and shit to go to Disney World. So yeah, you guys don't have Disney World. I'm sorry about that.
We got fucking Warner Brothers Movie World here, so we're all right, you know.
Damn, you have no idea how amazing Disney World is, though. The food is like top of the quality, and like I've been in Disney World like all the time when I was a kid, and like I have so many good memories, and like reliving those memories, because now that I have a child, like I can live my I'm still young, so I could live my youth some more through my child, and we're gonna go to Disney World, and it's gonna be amazing. We're going in October 28th to November 4th.
That's cool.
Yeah, I got this job like 2 months ago, so I could save up for it.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get up in the morning for work. I have to cut everybody off.
It's
Thanks
alright.
for having me. Hope you have a good fucking sleep, cunt.
Yeah, cut. I like when you're so sexy when you talk. Damn.
Well, I don't have a fucking posh Australian accent,
Say it
but
again to me, girl.
you make do.
Good night, everybody. So
Good night, Mom.
Good night.
I'm signing off here, everybody. Look at this. We gone, and this is me and you left, bro. Look at you. Me and you left.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I can flirt with you more.
You didn't talk much.
Since we don't get left, maybe I can flirt with you more. Damn.
Oh. And it was hard to get a word in that second half.
Yeah. That's how I go talk.
Oh,
Go talk.
well.
I don't care. They don't. I'll stay on a little bit longer. Yeah.
Yeah.
To keep a
right.
girl on here. To keep a sex girl from Australia on here. You're like, hey, she all in Australia. Shit, ain't nothing happening.
Yeah, fuck all happening.
I'll take the away flirt.
You what, sorry?
I would take the far away flirting. The long distance flirting, I'll take that.
All right, sounds like a fun time.
Yeah,
no strings attached. I like it.
Yeah, strings attached. I take long distance flirting. Look, I'm flirting with it. He's flirting with it. Yes, I am. Yes, I did it.
All right.
See y'all, we out there. What the fuck gonna happen, y'all, motherfucker? We might as well enjoy a fucking life, goddamn it.
I reckon, eh?
You know, what's up? Yeah. See, we go back from Google Hangouts. Now we ain't on Google Hangouts and shit. Now we on some other shit.
Yeah, well, StreamYard's not too bad. I mean, Google
I love
Hangouts.
Hangouts.
Not much you can do about that shutting down. I don't know why they shut it down, but oh well.
Because it was kind of lame. So they know what other platforms are going to take it over anyway. StreamYard is awesome though. Like, man.
Yeah, I think it's better actually. There's less issues.
There's issues. And that's what's up.
Hell's the.
Yeah. All right, Dort. Stay on for a second. I'm gonna end this video, okay?
All right.
Anything you want to say before I end this?
Have a good fucking day.
Have a good fucking day. All right. You heard what this fucking cunt just said. Have a good fucking day. Like, damn, he called her fucking cunt. I called her cunt. And she's a so-called white girl.
See you, cunt.
Huh?
See you, cunt.
See you, cunt. Bye, cunt. Bye-bye. I'm saying bye to the cunt. Next. Hey, you still all right? You still all right? This was good.